All right, next up, a contender classic. This is going to be me versus TeaKei, who just beat Shazam, who's been killing it. He's really good on Paul. And TeaKei is rocking his Bryan. So, his strengths. He has the high execution stuff on lock. Usually. Right? Great frame defense. Great string defense. Right? You're not going to knowledge check him with weird frame situations or with weird strings. He's really good at that stuff. Also, great movement. His big weakness is TeaKei gets in his own head a lot. I don't know if he has nerves or what, but I'm just going to call him tournament nerves. Because he does so much better in casuals against people than otherwise. He also... he gives respect before it's earned. So, like, he won't do the unsafe weird-ass strings because he assumes that you know them all because he knows them all. But you have to assume your opponent knows very little and then throw out, like, some good gauging strings that are, like, safe-ish, you know, like, that are minorly punishable. Like, if Bryan does double rising knee, it's -10, right? It is jab punishable. Only people who play against a fuckload of Bryans know that. So go ahead and throw out the double knee and see what they do on block, right? And if they punish it with their jab, then yeah, they probably know a few more things than just the rising knees. Right? Because it's a very specific thing to know a lot of stuff about. But all it takes is like one niche. Dang.
You need to learn. When I say no, I'm doing it. Guess who's doing it? Me. Not you. This is your last chance.
So true.
Or we will play with you. I don't care if it's your game. We will play without you. Do you hear me? Say yes. Yes.
Alex. You have to listen to Mom when she's trying to run stuff. Honestly, right now, you guys should be in bed.
I know, she's like him giving her tips on the game. That I am not, and she keeps missing. Enough!
No, call it. Call it.
Okay, let's go.
No, you can do it tomorrow.
You've made me way too mad. Just fucking go.
Good night, Gwen.
Go.
Tomorrow.
Go.
Alex. Good night, Danny. Cool.
That I wanted.
That's super cool, Danny, especially the eyelashes.
Cereal box.
Nice. I know you love Fruit Loops.
A thing that said spam.
You like Spam?
No, but I like the design because it was food.
Yeah. I'll cook you some Spam one of these days. It is ham.
I knew it.
Yep. It's just ground up ham put in a can. It tastes all right, depending on how it's cooked. All right, and back from the what's it called? Intermission. All right. Ads covering the loving family portion of the stream? No. That's perfect because the first like minute of the family portion was me needing to get aggressive at my family. So I was just screaming at him. Just fucking going to town. You know how Alex likes to really push buttons? So she was pushing buttons. And boy, did I start yelling. The ads were visual too, so I got to, you know, just start swinging these hands. Oh. What's the versus Alex matchup? For me, it's like 8-2, 9-1. It's really good for Gary's. right? Vaughn v Alex, that's a good ass matchup. The problem is the Cynthia v Alex matchup. Like, it's one of the worst matchups in the game. It's really bad. It's not like 0-10, like it's not unplayable, but it is like, I don't know, 3-7 or like 2-8. It's rough. Especially if the Alex knows what they're doing. Shit. If the Alex knows how to pilot her character, even on loss, it's a win, which is wild. Plus, she has round start headbutt, which is really good in the matchup. You know, she has the Shedatier, which is, I think, quarter circle back 2, which normally Cynthia uses in, like, the Cynthia versus Vaughn matchup. That move is unblockable. It's untouchable. Like, it's a god button. We have to ban it in our house. But the problem is that it's a completely useless button in the Alex matchup, and Alex actually gains access to that move. So, you know, it's crazy. But as for the Bryan matchup, Bryan's a fairly comfortable matchup for my king. But I think for me as a player, it's actually a bad matchup. I like to stand there and do nothing, and Bryan dismantles you for doing nothing. You know, like, getting his opponent to do nothing is Bryan's win condition. And it's my default. So, like, yeah, it's tough. But with all that said, when Tim is, like, on point, you know, when he is playing at his best, I don't see how people take rounds off of him. Like, he also has phenomenal reactions, right? But the biggest problem, you know, all of these weaknesses amount to he hesitates. And, like, when he hesitates, he panics, he gets in his own head, he doesn't play as well as we all know that he can. People's champ should have been there. Damn, that would have been tight. So my plan in this matchup, right? Luckily, this isn't particularly big of an issue in this matchup, but the thing is, you have to throw out the stupid thing, so I will respect you pressing the stupid thing. You have to. Because if I don't respect you ever doing the stupid thing, like, if you're only going to press the good buttons, like, that's my win condition, is reducing your options. So in we go. Right? And already he's doing some classic Bryan stuff. Normally his throw breaks are pretty good, but so I have his timing fairly well. And yep, no more mix. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that Gino was watching. Oh my god. That's the me special right there. Look at this. Look at this situation, by the way. This is me at my finest. Oh my god. It's such a specific party time call out. Oh, thought I'd catch his timing on the get up kick. I did not do that. I risked death. Luckily, he didn't have death ready, and then I catch him on his approach. I know, I'm pretty sure right here that he's going to stay down. Right? Right here. I'm pretty sure that he's going to stay down. but I'm not sure enough to run up ground throw. So I'm just gonna do the little dirt kick, or the alley kick, and then Shining Wizard. Moving on. Oh, not optimal punish. Bryan can launch that. Ooh, I wanted that wall. That would have killed. Such a good hard duck. Forward 2 into button. Oh, no, I just caught his timing with Boomeranger. Boomeranger. It's 40 frames. So if it counter hits, there's no excuse. He had to push his button long after I got in the air. Alright, so what's the biggest thing right now is that I have his timing. Right? He's not giving me any consistent wake-up options or things like that. But what he is giving me is a consistent timing. He's diversifying his get-up portfolio very well. He's somewhat diversifying his move choice, although he's mostly sticking to the good things. But he's not changing his timing. And you gotta do that. Anywho. Also, he's having a good time. So, I'll take that. Fish for down forward 2. Alright, get the fuck out of the sky. Right? And he's starting to stutter just a little bit more, so I can't have his timing. Hold back, counter hit back 1, 2. Oh! And then, yeah, I had a feeling. I forgot if that was 10 or 12, so I had to check. Oh! What a high! Just get him out of the air. And then... Yep. Oh, let me out of here. And then good shit. He got me good right there. He called out the Jaguar step back. He's also looking for Shining Wizard so I could get that giant swing. Yeah, he's got my timing again. That's the thing with Bryan is that punch. That shit's like plus on block high. You don't really want to call it out at that range. Ah, I missed the punish. Ooh. And again. Another Boomeranger round finish. So, what a lot of people don't realize is that this, after that throw, that catches him in the back of the head. So if you stand up or hold back here, right, like this shit hits, you want to just get up so you can block, probably deal with the low. If you just hold back or up, this shit catches you in the back of the head. It's such a silly mix. But it's what I got. Look at that. And he's trying to call out my Jaguar step back. He's looking for that range. Ooh, a rare miss. No counter hit confirm. I'm just going to hold back. Yeah. He's not going to go for the big Oki. What a reaction on the float that was definitely deliberate. And then... one guess? No, 2 guesses. I want heat too. Oh! And then I timer scam him with the long grab animation. Damn. Ooh, and that was me catching his timing. Right? And do I catch his wake up? I fuck it up. Should have been a different ground throw, but that is the game. I whiffed a button, he whiffed a button, I caught a button. He deo. And that's all she wrote for game 2. So once he was calling out Jaguar step back, I stopped doing it at specific ranges because he was getting free launches. Right? He did a really... Okay, this is the exact thing that I had criticism of Big Boss Remains, is that TeaKei is making adjustments. Right? He adjusted to my Jaguar step back timing, so that way he could catch and launch it. And he launched me twice off of that, and I decided never again, right? And you didn't see me get launched by it again. I just kept him at range using the best movement I could, but I wasn't afraid to throw out buttons to try to call out him coming in, which is basically my style, right? But he did a really good job on, I mean, calling out the Jaguar step back, the back flippity hoppity, as they call it. That's the technical name for it. Like, that was absolute money for him. I feel like he should have just kept going for it. Because, like, Bryan's forward 2 big jet punch or whatever, that shit has... It has big range. So he probably could have caught more if he had made more callouts. Because if he catches me with it airborne, he gets a combo anyway. Because it's a corkscrewing move. So he probably should have kept doing that a bit more. He also started, I don't know why he started doing it, but he started playing with shorter range buttons, which is generally not a great call against me. But I guess that's my mix-up, right? I either big buttons have slower startup and I catch you with the counter hit, and quick buttons are fast, but I space them. So, you know, that's that. But also, the bigger thing, he should have done more stupid shit. He should have run up and done a snake edge. There's a good chance it would have hit. You know, he also has, like, tournament nerves. I've seen him hit taunt jet upper tons of times. The fact that he whiffed it on me in the clutch, like, that's just evidence of, you know, he is not Mr. Clutch. But whenever he plays at, like, his top potential on stream, like, you're like, oh shit, and he's here? You know, like, he's definitely better than Tone when TeaKei's playing at his best. The problem is that he is rarely playing at his best.